Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a Virgo supermoon reading from March 9th until April 7th when we have the full moon in Libra. This full moon has a very strong supportive nature, and it's a really great time to shine a light on practical earthy projects that you might have suppressed in the winter months. Things like diet, exercise, anything that's sort of food related, or even budgeting, that sort of thing. And this Virgo energy, Virgos have a tendency to overanalyze things. So it is, it is a really great time to take a look and see, what you might have been overanalyzing. Have you been overgiving? Have you been allowing yourself to dream enough at this time? Okay, so I'm going to ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I just want to thank you guys for listening and for all the love and support that you show this channel. So Taurus, let's go ahead and get into this reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And we're going to go ahead and call on spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides for the messages that Taurus needs to hear from March 9th to April 7th. And I got a little chime there from my computer. That was weird. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from March 9th to April 7th. What messages do we have for Taurus from March 9th to April 7th? For this Virgo full moon period, what do we have for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this Virgo full moon reading? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, so your first card out is the Seven of Cups. Then you get the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles. All right, you get the Nine of Pentacles. Whoa, lots of earth energy here, Taurus. Okay, and your outcome card is the Eight of Pentacles. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get into this. Your overall energy here is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is showing up in the reverse, so it could be that you wished on something and you're getting it and you no longer want it, or it's no longer true for you, or no longer for your highest good. So it could be a previous manifestation. It could also be that what you wished for isn't coming in the way that you wanted it. Okay, so you're getting what you wanted, but you're getting it in a way that you don't want. Okay, underneath that you do have the Star card, which is Aquarius. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, you might have that in your chart. You might be dealing with these people, or Aquarius energy. There's a real need for healing in your inner guidance, relying on your inner guidance. That's going to bring you happiness and, make you feel good again, because I feel like Taurus, you guys might have been in an energy, where you were feeling a bit confused. Now, the Seven of Cups energy, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, and we do have the new moon in the background. So do check and see what was happening during that Pisces new moon for you. And what is it that you were trying to manifest during that new moon or previously? The Seven of Cups is Piscean energy in particular, and it's all about very dreamy, very sort of confusing energy, and it's showing up in reverse. And so like you really going back to what works for you, grounding yourself in order to make the best possible decision, because I see that you're confronted with a lot of options, a lot of different ways to go. Now, it could be in love, it could be at work, it could be just in life in general. The way that you're projecting yourself to the world is the Six of Pentacles. This is really nice energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and this is as somebody, look here, who has enough to help others. This is a sense of balance and somebody who's very, very service oriented. So I feel like this Virgo supermoon for you guys is going to, shed the light on how much you really do give back to others. And also, people are seeing you as a very balanced energy. What's blocking you in your dreams and your goals, so, is a bit of confusion. So we see you trying to come out of that confusion with the Seven of Cups, but the Ace of Swords is some sort of communication that you might be waiting on, or just generally feeling confused about what direction you need to go in. So there's a real need for clarity here for you, Taurus. What you need to do to overcome your obstacles, this is the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is showing up in reverse. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this is leave the comforts of home behind. So I feel like some of you might be in a relationship that has run its course. Some of you might be in a job that has now become boring and it's unfulfilling. Some of you might be needing to leave the family home, or just something that has been, has been a big part of your life and a sense of stability for you in your life. But Spirit's saying this is creating some sort of stagnant energy, and it's time to take risks. It's time to break out on your own. It's time to move in a new direction. But it has you feeling confused, because I don't feel like you want to, you don't dislike these people or this person you're in a relationship with or this job, but it's no longer serving you and it's kind of capped you. Okay, Taurus, and you feel like, okay, it's stunting your growth. It has you stuck. Okay, so Spirit's saying, it's really time for you to move away from this in order to grow, in order to evolve here. Now, the next card out is what you can do within in order to achieve your desires. This is all about finding balance. But this person here is juggling. And look at that. He's got a trusty friend who's bringing him lunch. I love this card. But this is all about Taurus deciding, okay, what is it that you need to put down? Okay, because you can't juggle forever. You might be juggling two people. You might have a job and a side hustle. You might be trying to juggle family and work or what have you, or your, creative projects. But something you need to let go of and really focus on just one of these, and that will bring you clarity and help you move in a brand new direction. What you can learn from the outside world or from others to help you manifest your goals. This 9 of Pentacles, this is independence. This is Venus and Virgo. There might be a very important Virgo person in your life, somebody that you look up to, somebody who's very independent, somebody who makes their own decisions. Because again, I'm seeing here that you need to move out of the family home, or you need to move out of a relationship that brings you stability but ultimately isn't for your highest good. And you think it brings you stability, but it's time for you to step into this power, be independent, make your own decisions, let go of codependency, move out of the family home. Or, maybe you've been really depending on somebody, maybe somebody's really helped you through some tough times, but now it's time to stand on your own 2 feet. Or maybe it's just time for you to do you. Now, your projected outcome here is the 8 of Pentacles. It's going to be a lot of hard work. You're going to have to plan. You're going to have to put one foot in front of the other. You're going to have to pay attention to the details. You're going to have to analyze. You're going to have to prepare for this, but it's only going to bring you wealth and abundance, okay? Because you're not getting what it is you want and what it is you need, okay? And that star card is, you're not, I feel like you're a little bit off your path because you got too comfortable somewhere or with someone. And even though it might be difficult, it's going to be the best thing for you. All right, Taurus, so let's go ahead. I'm going to pull some energy oracle cards for you. What additional messages does Taurus need to hear for this Virgo full moon reading? Additional messages for for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You might be dealing with a Virgo person. Again, I'm really getting, or you might look up to a Virgo person. You might want to also look at the Virgo reading. There might be messages in there for you as well. Okay, Taurus, happy family, number 4. So I think this is what you want, okay? This is what you want. And I think also to a degree you might have this. But I feel like you need something more, and you know that. And I think you're worried about disappointing people, about focusing on yourself. And I think you're a little bit nervous because I feel like this is something that you've been a part of for a really long time. But Virgo, I feel like this 9 of Cups, you need your happiness, and you're feeling very safe and very comfortable, but you're not getting what you want. And you really need to follow your own inner guiding light. Okay, your creativity. There's something that you're not getting out of this situation. Okay, and somehow maybe you feel like this situation, this 10 of Pentacles, this 4 happy family card is kind of holding you back. So remember, like, you stepping out on your own, I mean, provided you're not the head of the household and you're providing for them, if I get more than anything, you're being provided for. Okay, or that, or maybe it's just like a mutually it's a relationship where it's, where there's equilibrium, as long as you're not leaving anybody high and dry, it's okay, to move out and to move forward, because I feel like you need to do this. And I feel like you're starting to feel this now or never feeling. The 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, 37 breaks down to a 10. So 10s are about conclusions. You've got 2 10s on the board, and also about new beginnings. This is you setting setting boundaries. This is you standing in your truth. This is you having the courage and the willpower to do what you've got to do, Taurus. Okay? And then we have deceit 25 breaks down to a 7. Okay, so I do feel like, interesting. I do feel like you are worried about deceiving others, or I also feel like you've been deceptive about what you really want and what you really need, and you've fallen into a situation where you're just comfortable. Okay, and Spirit's like, this isn't good enough, Taurus. Okay, you won't be deceiving anybody. It's sort of time to discuss and look at that. My throat chakra just got a little bit funky. You have to stand in your truth. I think you have to tell the people around you the truth of what it is you want and what it is you need, and it might be going off on your own at this time. Okay, because you want wish fulfillment, you know, and the universe wants you to have wish fulfillment. And this 9 of Cups energy, and I feel like you might be not acknowledging that and not standing in your authenticity or in your truth. And some of you might be turning to excess, whether that's drugs, whether that's alcohol, whether it's eating or shopping, but it's sort of a way to sort of calm or, you know, deaden this feeling of not being fulfilled or not going after your dreams. Okay. And your final message, first chakra, Archangel Michael, 35, breaks down to an 8. So you do have 2 8s on the ground, Taurus. 88 is all about manifestation. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck here, you do have financial constraints. So you might feel like you can't do this financially, that you depend on somebody financially here, Taurus, or you don't have enough money. But Spirit's saying, you know what, you will always be taken care of. You need to really follow your dreams. The first chakra is your root chakra. It's your sense of survival. So I feel like you're a little bit worried about not surviving after this relationship, after this job, outside of the family home, whatever it might be. But Spirit does want you to know that, you know, that survival instinct, you have it. Really work on balancing the third chakra and your first chakras. That's going to really help you take the action that you need, okay, to, you know, to follow your dreams. Because I feel like, Taurus, some of you guys are getting frustrated because you feel like you're not going anywhere, and like everything's just fine, you know, everything's just fine. And that 6 of Pentacles card is kind of like, well, you're receiving enough, so you're comfortable, but it's not enough for you to make your dreams happen, or it's not enough for your growth. And, you know, Spirit's like, you know, behind that fear, if you can move through that fear, on the other side, there's some real rewards for you. And I feel like you're afraid of deceiving people. You're afraid of letting people down. And I think you're also afraid of, you know, will you be able to make it? And Spirit really wants you to get out of that thinking, of course you'll be able to make it. All right, so you guys get Cow Spirit. The miracles are endless. 15 breaks down to a 6. Remember, cows are about abundance. This is in love. This is in health, wealth, happiness. So Taurus, there are really only good things coming to you. And look at this cow. I mean, she's got spring written all over her. So this spring season, this is going to be the time for you to, you know, to get out there, let yourself shine, allow yourself to receive the miracles that are all around you. You know, don't stay stuck, Taurus. Okay, and then you have Mouse Spirit. 10 to the small things, 40. Okay, that's a 4. So 10 to the small things. Maybe you need to break your dream into small steps. Sometimes when we look at the big picture and it looks so daunting and seems so far away, you know, break down your dream into little steps. Again, if you're not manifesting with the moon or making moon wishes, you know, really set your intentions, but really things that are attainable. And any progress is progress. And remember, not everything is going to happen overnight. But, you know, start putting one foot in front of the other, and you'd be surprised how much you achieve in a couple of months, or, you know, by next year this time, you might be exactly where you want to be, or it might even happen faster. All right, but make sure that you're doing that. All right, additional messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, the altar, priestess, preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. Yeah, so again, you know, the spirit is really asking you to step up here. okay, and preparation. Again, tend to the small things. You need to really start preparing for being on your own for this independence. It's going to be hard work, but it's going to be ever so fulfilling. Spirit's also asking you to see everything as sacred, even the day-to-day stuff that you're doing. Okay, you might be overlooking the fact that everything that you do is sacred, and if you take that approach to even the mundane and boring tasks, Taurus, you're going to get really fast, really far, really fast. And then you get the Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance. So you have scales coming out twice. Some of you might be dealing with a Libran person. 38 breaks down to an 11. And I love that you have 38 and 39. Take the small steps. You are, evolving. Your dreams are, you can make your dreams a reality here, okay? But you do need to make sure that everything is in balance, okay? Make sure everything is balanced for you, Taurus. Final message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Final message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Final message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You guys get a shell medicine woman. You are a channel for divine healing power. Wow. So for some of you, you guys might be empaths. You might be other tarot readers. But again, this is this need for healing. I think you kind of, you feel like everything's okay. All right. And look, underneath the deck here, we have Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So I also feel like for those of you that are worried about leaving, that don't worry, the family or the tribe or the pets or whatever you're leaving behind at this point. Okay, it doesn't mean you're abandoning them, and I definitely don't I don't recommend abandoning anybody or anything, but they're going to be okay as long as you plan, as long as you take those small steps. All right, but remember that you are a channel for divine healing power. You can heal yourself, you can heal others, and whatever this journey that you need to take, Taurus, is going to just heal some of these past wounds, okay, and past disappointments, and you stepping into your power is going to be so healing for you. All right, so please don't forget to give this reading a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I just want to thank you guys for listening and for all the love and support that you show my channel, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day.